Hi guys, Max from Metro. I'm in the Box Hill store today, but I thought I'd like to show you something that we've been sent as a sample, or so that we can at least show you what it's going to look like when it arrives. This is the new Airfix 24th scale Spitfire with Australian markings. So let's have a look at it. Okay, so this was sent to us, or we got the whole one of these just so that we could show you. The kit is not due until around November here in Australia, we believe. Now, please be aware, we don't believe we're getting the versions with the coin. That was a sort of like a special thing that they were doing in England mostly, or people that ordered online from Airfix. So don't expect the coin in it, but the rest of the kit is just magnificent. So let's have a look. If I can get the top off. So, it's in the usual packaging they did the Mk.VIII in, but what they have done, that's the new wing. This has got all the correct parts. So you've got the fuel tanks, you're gonna have the different covers, you've got the short span ailerons, things like that. So this is all included. You know what the detail is if you saw the original one, the Mk.IX. The detail is just superb with all this sort of features in here. But they have done the correct upper wing. So that's part of the deal of making sure they've done the Mk.VIII correctly. The next sprue we have a look at is the lower wing. Again, this has all been done beautifully. Same sort of detail level that was on the Mk.IX. It's in their new plastic as well, so that's sort of gives it a lot more strength, things like that. Again, it's got all the right parts for fitting the cannons and all the rest of it. All the right panels are included correctly, so just superb. So that's the next major sprue. Sprues after that is what we expect, what we got in the Mk.IX. This is all just the standard clear parts. So here's the fuselage, same as the Mk.IX with all the cutouts, so that you're going to be able to do all the various versions, part changes that you need to do for the Aussie one. So looking through the rest of the sprues, there's the cowling. They're all it's exactly the same as all the rest of the Mk.IX. So nothing's changed in that group, things like that. So the other two important things in this is, what have they done with the decals? They've done this. So there's the Aussie one. This is all the Aussie one with the shark mouth. This has all been very well done. If you shine it in the light, there's very, very little carrier film on it as well. So that's really cool. They've done a very good job of this decal. This is all your instrument pieces for your instrument panel, things like that. As for the markings, oh, actually what I'll do, show you first. Instruction sheet has got, this is the instruction sheet. It's got all the information that you need to do for building the kit, obviously, but it's also got all the information throughout the pages to talk about what the Mk.VIII changes that you have to do. The beauty of it is, so that's the instruction book. This is the sprue that is the major difference to the kit. So it's a complete new sprue. So in here, I'll just hold this back for a second. In here, you've got the new ailerons, new instrument panel, because the Mk.VIII was different, and that's why you've got all these decal bits and pieces. This is the tail wheel section, so that you've got the retractable tail wheel area and everything else. Now, there's a few pieces. This is the closed version for the tail wheel. This is the open version for the tail wheel. There's a couple of pieces on here, and I went, what the heck are they for? But it turns out, on the Mk.VIII, there's a couple of little changes you have to do to the actual fuselage and part of the wing. And these are little guide units. You don't glue them in or anything like that. You put them in, cut out the hole where required, or fit the part as required, and then you just move on, remove the parts. They don't stay in the kit. You remove the parts, you continue on, and it's just to help you make sure that you cut the right piece out of the kit. So it's really intelligent by Airfix to do this. So they're really thinking of the model and what needs to be done. So that's the sprue with the major parts on it, other than the two wings. So that's pretty cool. So we continue on, and as I said, they've got little bits of information. There's these parts I was talking about just there. these are your guides to drill out the hole for the identification light that's underneath the fuselage. So they haven't had to modify the whole kit. They actually show you what you need to do, and it's very simple. We go on, there's all sorts of, it's the same as the Mk.IX. This is all the wing parts. This is all the, there's another little one that goes in here somewhere to show you that there's a little gun camera that needs to be done here somewhere in there. But anyway, so it continues on. Based on the Mk.IX, it's very simple, straightforward. Engine detail, of course, is still included, so you build all that up. And then you get to the end and you do the prop. So there's that bit. And then you've got the colour guides. This is a big full colour. So this one is for the Australian one. So it gives you a good colour guide there of everything. And from what I've read and a couple of people I've watched, they're very happy with the layouts. This is the Burmese or Burma one, RAF in Burma. Quite interesting. And then you've got what I would consider fairly plain American one, but then I thought there were others that they flew, but so they've just done a silver one, bit of a tar marking there. And then there's a whole section of fitting all these stencils on, walkways, all that sort of stuff. So, as I said, Airfix has really gone to town to make sure this is a Mk.VIII, not some sort of half-assed sort of conversion set. Airfix is really starting to listen to what people need. The team at Airfix are brilliant at the moment. Whoever they are, they're really cotton on to what modelers need. So there you go, guys. That's a bit of a run through of what's in the box for the new Airfix 24 scale Spitfire Mk.VIII. I love the fact they've done the Australian markings. It's so iconic. It's just great nurse scheme. What else can you ask for? These should be here, as I said, in November. We should see them, so I'm told. Drop in store if you want to pre-order it or register your interest online. This is just a lovely kit. I'm so glad Airfix has done this. This is the fact that Airfix is really listening, and the team that are working at Airfix now are modelers, obviously, because they know what they're doing. They're giving us the subjects we need. Just love it. Hopefully they'll finally do the kit I really want, but given time, I reckon we'll get it. So guys, have a great day. Talk to you soon. Take care.